Race number 5 back into Class 4 action here. We drop back to the 1200 metres for the 5th with a debutante in the field as well. We have 12 going to post with amazing news dropping into this class for the first time, heading the field. Blinkers come off as well. Karis Teeton for Casper Founds. Fireball, beaten favourite last time out behind Baltic Whisper. AA Agility, first up since February. Flying Giant makes his debut for David Hall. Luke Ferraris rides from barrier number 3. Baltic Whisper, a lot of money for him. It was well placed as well. He won last time out, beating Happy Tango. Travadar Took, who has actually been last on his 2 starts so far this campaign. Peak to Peak with blinkers on for the first time. Could roll forward first up for the campaign. Lucky Marino's already won this season. Cordyceps won first up for the season as well as he drops from the 14 back to the 12. And Vast Starlight, close to a class drop mark. He'll jump from barrier number 12.
And Peak to Peak off those trials goes straight to the lead over the 1200. Lucky Marino's got early pace and a good draw as well. Fireball can work over. Baltic Whisper doesn't get the run that he got last time when everyone in Hong Kong, apart from us 3, backed him. Legend, Trouble to Took, AA Agility, Amazing News, Cordyceps 1, Vast Starlight and Simple Doctrine.
We'll have a look at that win of Baltic Whisper again in a second or so. But Fireball finished behind him that night. We can hear from Fireball's jockey though now, Alfie Chan.
Fireball for Dennis Shippers off a first up 6th and looks a nice ride for you.
Yes, it definitely is. He had his second runs tomorrow, and then he had his first run, and I think he wasn't that fit just yet after that run. I've got 1 trials and a few gallop on that horse, and then he definitely feel better.
Talk us through the trial that you rode him in at Happy Valley. What sort of feel did he give you?
Dennis Yip told me to just sit behind front cover for him and see if he got a kick at the last 200 and just ride him a little bit. And then when the last trials and I slid behind something, and then when I pull him up and he just give me a kick nicely.
He drew gate 5 in the trial, barrier number 10 on race night. Has he got the early toe to get across, or might you look to drop in again?
I believe so. Maybe the drawing night that Pick to Pick probably will go forward, but I still believe he probably got enough speed to get there. If not, probably just hoping for the pace going too quick and I can just slick in maybe perfectly 1 back position.
You rode him in work on Monday morning. Does he feel like he's come on since that trial?
Definitely, yes. He's got fitter and definitely fitter, and hopefully he can win the race.
Back to last Sunday, congratulations, a win with Sparkling Night. Dennis has been a good supporter of you this season.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, been riding work a lot for him, and as I mentioned before, keep working hard. Probably it will pay you back one day. So I'm just doing what I'm doing, keep working hard.
Good start to the season for you, bit of a frustrating season last time, but 3 wins already must make you feel pretty comfortable.
Yes, can't be better. Actually, I start up nicely this season. Hopefully, can keep continuous.
He's flying now. If he could start to the season, nice win on the weekend as well with Sparkling Night down the straight for Fireball's trainer in Dennis Yip. This is the run last time out, Paul, where he was favourite. He ultimately finishes in 6th, and this almighty gamble on Baltic Whisper came off.
Yeah, it wasn't. There was a lot of money for him. He's still a well-rated horse, Baltic Whisper, because he has won a lot higher ratings before. Whether he can go 2 in a row, he got the perfect run here and won nicely, and they got the cash. Started at 7.8 in the end. So, look, a good win. I think Fireball will come on from this run.
I think so. He went back to the trials. Dennis obviously felt he must have been underdone on that run and weakened out in the straight. So he's got a wide draw, but a weight allowance this week.
Been favourite on his last 3 starts, Fireball, just winning 1 of them, but possibly with an excuse there. Lucky Marino we can have a look at now. Mark has been pretty consistent coming back this season.
She has. She dropped down to Class 5, got some form on the board and some confidence. Good enough to come back into Class 4 last time, Paul, and run 3rd behind Happy Time. From barrier number 2, she's going to get a chance and found a spot for her on a minor line.
So did I. I did as well. Look, she's been consistent since winning that race. There was consistency before that. That was in Class 5, but she did show she's up to Class 4.
She's our early favourite at this stage as well, Lucky Marino. One more to have a look at. We're at the trials for this one, Paul, in Legend. I know you're quite keen on him.
Yeah, I like this horse. Look, he's beaten on the bob last season, had a higher rating before. He's trialled really well. I think Land Power beat him on that occasion. But look, he's trialled really well in this race. Joe Moreira aboard from barrier 4. He should get the perfect run. Don't think it's an overly strong field, so I think he can win this.
You were spot on. It was Land Power indeed. And yeah, this is his second trial this time in. That's Fairbow running second. He didn't have much luck first up, but he's done it so easily. He definitely looks the one to beat.
He's the second favourite at this stage. Joe Moreira will ride him for Manfred Mann, but Lucky Marinol gets into your numbers all the same as favourite, Paul.
It does. She does, I should say. She does, but I'm going to go with Inno Ledge. I'm going to make him the best of the afternoon, actually. I just think he's really well placed in this race. Peak to Peak will give him a chance. He's been a little bit disappointing, this horse. Still a maiden from his 10 starts, but with blinkers on and out in front, that might help him. Lucky Marinol we've talked about, and Fireball as well. So 6, 8, 9 and 2.
Just swap third and fourth around. It's the same as Paul. 6 goes on top, Legend. First up, trial's good. In particular, that second one. Peak to Peak's trial hasn't been too bad either. Those blinkers will keep him a little sharper, but he is drawn wider. Fireball goes in for third, and Lucky Marinol will get her chance from the good draw of barrier number 2. 6, 8, 2 and 9.
I thought might be an opportunity for Fireball here to bounce back, but Inno Legend definitely in there as well. That is race number 5 on the programme there at Happy Valley over the 1200.